Hello y'all, welcome back to another video. This one is going to be a little bit different, but I think you'll still like it. You see, in some of my past videos, you might have heard me say something like, "Woohoo!" or "Achilles!" or even, "Canada is a state in the US." That's because I have tics. Tics are basically involuntary movements or noises that can be caused by several things. I have a lot of vocal and motor tics, so you'll see me jerk my neck, you'll see me say random things like California or flying rage bait, and just a lot of random stuff in general. If you know Best Race VR, you've probably heard her iconic tic California, and the reason I have the tic California is because something called echolalia. Echolalia is basically this thing that causes my tics to copy other people's tics. This doesn't mean I'm copying or mocking them, this is just what happens. So you'll catch me saying some tics that I've met people who also have. I've got tics from a lot of different creators like Sweet Anita, of course Best Race VR, and a lot of other ones. And most people with tics have it too. But I also have a lot of my own tics that I've developed over the years. Unfortunately, you do not get to choose when you tic or what you tic. So sometimes it can be really socially awkward, which makes it hard sometimes to be out in public. That's why you might catch me having push to talk on in Gorilla Tag, because it can make it hard for me to follow the community standards in this game. And remember that tics are completely involuntary. We don't have any control over it. And quickly, I'm going to answer a few of the most common questions I get about my tics, just to clear a few things up. First question, do all people with tics swear? And the answer is no. Actually, only about 10 to 15% of people with tics actually swear, so it's pretty rare. Another question is, what are the types of tics? So there's vocal tics, saying things that you say with your mouth, and there's also motor tics, which means movements or actions that you do as a tic. And there are also simple tics, which is just one muscle group or like a little word or noise. Or there is complex tics, things like waving, saying a full sentence. This involves multiple muscle groups instead of just being a simple little thing. When do tics start? My tics started when I was 7, but usually tics start between age 5 and 12. Next is what causes tics. The main reason that causes most cases of tics in most conditions is genetics. California, but there also can be different factors like environments that can influence tics. And lastly, and most importantly, how should you treat someone with tics? Now, everyone is different. Some people will want differently than others, but for me, be respectful. You can always ask questions, and please don't mock me. Always open to questions, to anything that you have, even if it seems a little bit awkward, I don't mind. And treat them like any normal person. Even though they're different, they're still a person, and you should treat us with respect. I'm going to try to be more open about my tics now that I've shared this video, and I hope that you guys learned something and have a wonderful day. You guys are amazing, by the way. Thank you for 200 subscribers. Bye!